Welcome everybody to another edition of Eastwood Baseball here on Eastwood Sports Media. I'm Dan Ridenour and we got quite the day planned for you. Eastwood Baseball, getting ready for it now. Really looking forward to this. You got to look into it. Genoa 3-5 so far in the year. 1-2 currently in the NBC. Eastwood has only had 2 losses this year so far. They are currently standing at 6-2 after losses to Lake and Elmwood. Nonetheless, however, they're getting ready to get going. 8-2 currently on their year. They've played 10. This is game number 11. They're really looking forward to it today, and we are as well. So as Jesse Girl is playing, we're looking forward to see what else we can have on the mound today. For your Eastwood Eagles will be Caden Donnell. For the Genoa Comets, it'll be Caleb Klatt. And beyond that, we'll still see what else we can do. Alex Spencer, Vinny Pasty, Elijah Welling, Evan Milner, Toby Carl, Jackson Magnone, Isaac Ewerson, Noah Suckle, Aiden St. John to be the starting 9 for the Genoa Comets. However, for your Eastwood Eagles, we're going to have the starting 9 of Colton Woodward. Brock, let's get to the game. We'll be right back after the national anthem. And for first pitch, this is Eastwood Baseball on Eastwood Sports Media. And welcome back, everybody, to Eastwood Baseball here in Eastwood Sports Media. We're getting ready for first pitch up ahead. Looking forward to a exciting contest at that between your Eastwood Eagles and the visiting Genoa Comets for today. We're going to get that started in just a bit. Getting a little bit ready beforehand. Game was supposed to start at 5. Nonetheless, we're getting started now in the top of our first inning, and first we'll have number 11, Alex Spencer. Shortstop, number 11, Alex Spencer. And so now here will go Spencer. Spencer going to come on up to the plate. He'll be the first batter for today's game. Caden Donnell on the mark. A very big 13 strikeout win over the Otsego Knights. And so here we go for Donnell. First pitch to come on in, going to be a high popper. Donnell to chase it. Donnell to barely miss it. Just out of his glove, not going to get there in time. However, that'll be a pitch barely missed nonetheless. So a good start out. Gets him on a strike 1 because of the foul ball. And Donnell's going to go back to the ball. And Donnell's going to go back to the mound. And we're going to get this rolling right back at it again. So here we go. Donnell coming on up. Second pitch of the game on the 0-1. Going to find it. Going to get him on a curveball. Strike 2 to get him. So his first at-bat of the game. Currently, Spencer's facing an 0-2. And he'll try to find it there. First ball of the game. Donnell currently throwing some balls and strikes. He's throwing 2, and that'll be the first ball. Now we get ready for it again. So Donnell going to throw it back in, and that will barely ride the line on the top, but it'll be ruled ball 2, however. So now we're at a 2-2 count for Alex Spencer, still fighting strong. And that'll be down low in the dirt. So now we got a full count. Donnell to throw 3 straight balls. And just like that, Eastwood will have the full count right now. And we're going to be looking to see what happens now. And Donnell going to throw a high ball, and that'll be ball 4, and brings up Vinny Pasty. The center fielder, number 3, Vinny Pasty. And so now here we go. Donnell going to find something, and here we go. And Donnell going to find it. He's now got a man on first base. And we will get right back at it again. Pasty going to be looking for something here. All right. Now here we get it going. Going to have a runner going. Fakes the bunt, goes in, past the glove of Woodward. And that will be a man on second base just like that. Donnell currently facing an 0-2 count right now. Just like that. So now here we go. Donnell looking for something. He's going to need anything here. To step out and step back in is Pasty. And so now here we go. Donnell throws in, down low. That'll be the first ball of the at-bat. 1-2 count now. Nobody is out. And so we're still waiting up and away in the first inning to get this game going. So Donnell looking to find something, curves it in, the beautiful hit over to right. Bonfiglio will have to get that, and Genoa is going to send a man home over Kashmerick, and just like that, after 2 batters, Genoa will take a 1-0 lead. So now here we go. Elijah Welling going to get in. RBI single just like that. Spencer to come home. And we will get that updated right now on the top of our first inning. But a strike 1 for Welling going to be called. 0-1 count now is what he will have. Take strike 1 looking. All you got now is a man on first base to look for that. So now here we go. Next pitch, however, gets it going, does not get it, just going to be down low and will miss. Looked almost trying to sort it there and not going to work out. So we'll keep it going like that. 0-2 count now. Donnell's facing a good situation. Man on first sends him back like a plate of cold food, and that's not going anywhere. He'll be safe called on that one, so we're still waiting up ahead to see what we want. And now we'll find it. 0-2 count. Donnell to send him back again. Been doing that quite a bit lately. Not trying to get any guys or anybody, really, in a situation where they could run. So now here we go. Donnell looking for something. 0-2 count. And we'll keep it going. So he'll go. Runner going, however. High pop-up. That's going to force Pasty back. But it goes into center, and it's caught by Messinger. 1 out, and they'll stay at first. So now here we go. Milner up. 1 out just like that after the pop-out over to Messinger in center. They got Shoemaker playing in left today and Bonfiglio in right. And they will go back once again, not really getting anywhere with it, however. Kashmerick currently at first. They put Donnell on the mound. And so now we'll continue onward just like that. Going to try to cut it in the inside. Not going to go anywhere, however. 0-2 count just like it. All right, after that, we'll keep it going. Welling. And so now we'll go. Another ground ball over. through the glove of Hepler, and that's going nowhere. Just barely gets by him, and they will advance and bring up the number 19 and Toby Carl. The right fielder, number 19, Toby Carl. And so now Carl is up. Unfortunate now, but Genoa will have another in scoring position to work with. So now the 0-1. We'll get ready to go. Donnell will go in down the middle curve, going fouled off, however. Bonfiglio to chase. Bonfiglio not going to get there. And so now here we go. Anything possible. But that'll be strike one of the at-bats, so want to keep going as Donnell. Not sure exactly where he wants to go, but you already know he's going to want to go forward. He's not looking back, and he's keeping that 0-0 mentality. And so he'll take it. Down, out, curve, and that'll be ball one. So the ball one to take it. Waiting now is still Donnell. He's got one on first to work with. That's going to be Milner. And on top of that, you're looking at the number 3 of Pasty. Going to be added again, so anything to deal with 2. You could go anywhere, but also at the same time, you got to watch out for the men on. 1-2 count, timeout called by Carl. So now here we go. And we'll keep it going after that. And that'll be Donnell's first strikeout of the game. Gets Carl swinging. And Donnell will get the forward K on that and brings up the number 16 of Jackson Magnone. The catcher, number 16, Jackson Magnone. And so now here we go. Magnone up. Milner getting on it. He got a single earlier today. Off of that, and we'll keep it going. Donnell's first pitch of the at-bat going to be a ball 1 to Magnone. Going to wait still and see what else he wants. 1-0 count. Going to let that one slide. That'll make it a 1-1. Donnie is now even up. Looking forward to now what will get it going. Needs to find anything that'll work here. And so Donnell going to get set. Going to look to find it. Goes out and away. 2-1 count just after that. And so we'll still wait. Anything possible. Genoa getting a little bit of momentum in their dugout. High fly out to left. Going to be hit by Magnone. Cam going to have to backpedal a little bit. Catches it. Out number 2. And then the out number 3 with that catch. So let's get some tunes playing. We'll head to the bottom of the first inning. This is Eastwood Baseball here on Eastwood Sports Media. And welcome back, everybody, to Eastwood Baseball here on Eastwood Sports Media. Dan Ridenour. We head to the bottom of the first inning. Genoa up 1-0. And so now here we go, getting everything situated here. A lot of anticipation. So Woodward to face the first pitch on offense now for Eastwood. However, that will go against his favor. That's going to be strike one. So now here we go, waiting to see what else we want. 0-1 count now. And Woodward going to curve that down low. And that's rolled a fair ball. That one's going to go. Woodward's looking for two. It rolls all the way out to left field. Here comes Brock Messinger. And here we go. Messinger coming up. Free as a bird. And we will get him moving now. Caden Donnell going to be up next. Donnell going, as we know, on the mound for today. But nonetheless, we get this one off to a hot start for Eastwood. And you already know, looking to bunt at it. However, that'll be ball one. Outside, Woodward not going for it. The sacrifice play here needs to get in order if they want it to work. And so he'll wait. 1-0 count. He'll try again. That's going back to the mound to Klatt. Going to have to throw over to first. High ball. Woodward's going to squander on to home. Here comes Brock Messinger and then Caden Donnell. The pitcher, number 4, Caden Donnell. And so now here we go. And Donnell waiting. He will step into the box now. Eastwood to score one on the second run, which has happened for both teams, actually. So interesting to see the connection there. But Eastwood now going to have Messinger at first. Get Woodward all the way home from second. So now here we go. 1-0 count for Donnell. He's currently looking to see what he wants to do. Klatt has the error on the throw over to Welling at first. Donnell takes it down the middle. Over to Coach Leedy. Shows he still got it. The grounded bare hand right over to Klatt. And that'll be foul ball for Donnell. 1-1 count currently. So now Donnell on the 1-1. Gonna keep it moving along. He's all even now, so anything possible. He'll let it go in. Curveball out and in. 1-2 count now for Donnell. Drew Kashmerick up next. He's at first base today, as we normally see. So tied up at 1. Let's get it going. On the 1-2 to send back is Messinger. Klatt not taking any chances. And so that's what we will be dealing with now. The left-handed pitcher as well. Always love seeing those. And he's going to look back again. This bit of a disadvantage for Messinger over at first, considering that now he can be viewed at by the pitcher instead of having his back turned. So the belt kick deal for Donnell down low. Saved, however, by Magnone up on the mound. Or not on the mound. Behind home plate, excuse me. So now 2-2 for Donnell. Klatt yet to throw a strikeout today. And here we go now. Donnell looking. He's going to take off. A bit of a hesitation by Messinger, but it pays off. Donnell will find the gap between Spencer and St. John. And now 2 are on for your Eagles. The first baseman, number 27, Drew Kashmerick. And here we go. Kashmerick up. And we will get it going now. Kashmerick to come up. And we'll find him now. Klatt at 9 thrown. But Messinger will go to second. Donnell. That's what we got, ladies and gentlemen. And a curveball right down the middle over to Kashmerick. Almost timed it perfectly, but going to take a little bounce and land out foul. So that's what we have currently. Norton currently on deck as well. And so now here we go.
Kashmerick is up. He's got 2 on right now in Messinger at first and Donnell. Messinger at second, Donnell at first. Next one going in, however, for Kashmerick. Going to give him 1 ball and 1 strike just like that. And so we will wait to see what else can happen. Kashmerick to take it in. He's waiting for it now. Going to curve in. Kashmerick hits a high fly out in the left. Will that be a fly out, however? And it will. Nobody will advance, and that'll be out number 1 of the game. Now everybody, here he comes. Connor Norton is up, and we're looking to see that number 1 after the fly out over to Suckle in left field. So now here we go. The Lumberjack, Paul Lotzenheiser, being the designated hitter for today, will be up next. And Messinger to get a big lead there. 1-0 count, though. That'll be a ball out to Norton. Brock choosing not to go. Probably the smart choice there to wait. And go back behind, curves right into Norton. He'll find the gap beautifully. That's a hit. And Messinger going to head on home, and that will be the win, the leading run now. Here comes Paul Lotzenheiser. The designated hitter, number 28, Paul Lotzenheiser. Now here he goes. Paul Lotzenheiser up 2-1 Eastwood. After that, a great way to start things off if you're Eastwood. So that'll put Donnell at second and Norton at first after the low hit over to Suckle in left field for Norton. And to get the bat swinging again is Lotzenheiser, who will foul it off over to Coach Sleety, who then throws it over to Klatt, still showing he's got it. Could play shortstop any day. So the 0-1 for Paul. Going to look for it. Down in the dirt. Nobody going to advance. Magnone able to keep it in front of him and eat it. So now there's a 1-1 count. Nobody going. And we're still waiting now. And so we'll keep it going. 1's all across our board. Looking to find something now. And that'll be down low in the dirt again for ball 2. And so we'll keep that going. 2-1 count currently. Looking forward to it. So now here we go. On the 2-1 now. Paul's going to find it. He's going to hit that high. That's going out and up. Will anybody tag up? I'm not sure. And it will drop. Nobody going to get that. So almost a close call there, but now Lotzenheiser has the 2-2. Almost caught by the number 10 of Welling, who's playing first base, but it just barely missed him and will drop. So now on the 2-2, Lotzenheiser's up. So now here comes Paul. Looking for something. Klatt at 18 thrown today. Needs to try to get a hit here. And he'll find it. Then he will get him swinging. That'll be strikeout number 1 for Klatt. And here we got Eric Kepler up next. The third baseman, number 9, Eric Kepler. And here we go. Kepler up. Almost through the entire order. 7 batters, to be more specific. Cam Shoemaker on deck, and then Drew Ludhart in the hole, and that will be the lineup. Out into deep left center is Kepler, but that'll be caught by Suckle. So that will be the end of the first inning. Now, here we go. We head on to the top of our second inning. This is Eastwood Baseball and Eastwood Sports Media, so don't go anywhere. Thank you for watching, everybody. We're going to be right back just after this. And welcome back, everybody, to Eastwood Baseball, Eastwood Sports Media. An interesting way to start it out. For context, that was Isaac Ewerson. He just got hit by a pitch more to the head, and now Noah Suckle will be up. The center fielder, number 17, Noah Suckle. Not what you wanted to see. Donnell's first pitch just going out like that. Camera shut off on us, getting the music turned around and everything, but nonetheless, top of our second. Eastwood up 2-1. And we appreciate you joining us for today's game. Donnell going back again. Going to try to get it there, so has yet to throw a pitch, and we'll take it. And we'll find it. That's going to be a ground lower to Donnell. Just going to get the little toss over to first. That'll be out number 1 for what could be the sack hit there. Aiden St. John up next. The third baseman, number 7, Aiden St. John. And so St. John, to move the order around. And we'll keep that going up away. 0-1, going to go just like that after Donnell is going to be able to get him swinging. And going to find it going just beyond that. So here we go. Donnell will find it 0-1. Gets him again on a beautiful curveball 0-2 for Donnell. No attempt by Aiden St. John there. So now Alex Spencer could be up next. 1 out, 0-2. And going to try to get him. That's going to curve on inside. St. John not to get hit. 1-2 count. Just kind of waited for that. Not going for it, however. So now back at it again. On the 1-2, 1 out. Donnell takes it in. High, gets him on the sword. Strike 3. Donnell gets another one. The shortstop, number 11, Alex Spencer. And so we'll keep it moving beyond that. Here we go. 2 out. Ewerson on second base. Looking to find something. And so here we go. That's going to curve out in. Messinger going to have to run back out for that. And that's out number 3. Here we go. And so now we'll keep it moving. Got the best of it there, but that'll be out number 3. We head to the bottom of our second inning. This is Eastwood Baseball and Eastwood Sports Media. And welcome back, everybody. This is Eastwood Baseball and Eastwood Sports Media. Thank you, everybody. This is Cam Shoemaker coming up as well. And so now here we go. Shoemaker going to be up after Ludhart, currently on deck, will finish out the Eastwood order. High to the face. That'll be ball 1. at about that level. Going to be on the opposite side, however. If you're left-handed, that's hitting you right in the head, I'll tell you. And if you're tall, too, but 1-0 count. Shoemaker takes it again. Inside makes that 2-0. An Eastwood player has yet to be hit by a pitch or walk yet in this game. Will we see our first one? Maybe. Now the 2-0. Going to wait. That'll be 3-0. Or no, excuse me. That'll be 2-1. Just must have painted the corner down there for Shoemaker. Caleb Klatt currently at 22. It is on the mound for the Genoa Comets. And so we'll get it. Shoemaker going to find that gap. Not quite. That'll be caught by Everson. The second baseman, number 6, Drew Ludhart. And here we go for Ludhart. Gets the energy going. 0-0 count now with 1 out after the Shoemaker out to Everson. Ludhart attempting to bunt, pulls out in time. That's ball 1. Realized it was a tad high, chose not to go for it, and here we go. So Ludhart going to wait and go. That'll be strike 1, so now the 1-1 for Ludhart. Needs to get it here. Klatt to get set. Ludhart to go. Pitch down in, and that's going to be a base hit for Ludhart out into left field. Here comes Colton Woodward. The shortstop, number 1, Colton Woodward. Here we go for Woodward. And going to find it now. And we'll wait. 0-0 count. Ludhart gets on first base. Wants to get something here. Curve down in, ball 1. Fouled off. So that'll make it 0-1. A 1 count, currently 1 out. Eastwood on the 2-1 currently. Going back is Ludhart. Wanting to find something now. Really needs to get it outside. Woodward to get contact. That might go turn 2, and that'll be 1, and that'll be 2. No, they'll call him safe. Here comes Brock Messinger with the 2 out. Ludhart going back. The center fielder, number 3, Brock Messinger. Now here we go. Brock going up and waiting. And so here we go now. Going to discuss it a little bit. Woodward, the call is he beat that out. And they're going to have to discuss it. I mean, it was obvious that Ludhart was out going to second. That was just a typical double play scenario, you know, to get the force out. Whether or not they were able to complete it over at Woodward is what they're discussing. Definitely going to be a close call. And they're going to rule him safe. And so now here we go. Caden Nunnell, who is on the mound today, is up next. And they'll keep him going just like that. 0-0 count, 2 out. And now here we go. And he'll step off and try to go over to Woodward. Not going to count it, however. And so now here we go. Now back again. 0-0 count. Going to curve in, and Messinger going to get contact with that. Is it caught in right? And that will be. So that will be all for the second inning, and we will head to the top of the third inning just like that. This is Eastwood Baseball and Eastwood Sports Media. And welcome back, everybody, to Eastwood Baseball here on Eastwood Sports Media. I'm Dan Ridenour. This is our top of the third inning, getting ready to go. Another high pitch by Donnell to start off an inning. Saw that in the second, but that one barely going to miss. Pasty there, as he will duck for it. Donnell on the 1-0, gets it 1-1. Gets him to chase a high one out wide. And so now we'll find it beyond that. 1-1 count currently as we keep it moving. And Donnell will try to find that one as well. Curved outside, 2-1 now. Looking for something. Pasty 1 for 1 today. Donnell just hit 30 thrown. So plenty more where that came from. Going to hit high and out. Then it'll land in the parking lot somewhere. So that'll make it a 2-2 count now for Donnell. Waiting to find somewhere where he'll go. And Donnell will get that curve, but not quite in enough. So that'll make it a 3-2. As we keep this one rolling here, full count now in the top of our third for Pasty. Elijah Welling currently on deck, number 10, the first baseman, but that's going to be high and hit. Woodward to wait, and he'll get that there. So here comes up Elijah Welling. The first baseman, number 10, Elijah Welling. And so now here we go. Evan Milner currently going to be the designated hitter for today. Number 22 up next. So here we go. Donnell with one out. Gets it to ball one. That'll be the 1-0. And that'll be curved and then hit right down the pipe. Past Ludhart, and that'll be a single. Bonfiglio to get it. And here we go. The designated hitter. The designated hitter, number 22, Evan Milner. And now we'll be back at it again. Top of our third. Waiting to find something here. 0-1 count currently. And Donnell going to find it. High hit out in the left. That's going to have to be chased by Shoemaker, and he'll get there. So that's out number 2 after Milner for the fly out to left. Toby Carl, the right fielder, up next. The right fielder, number 19, Toby Carl. So here we go. 2 outs now, Genoa's facing. They got Welling on first. And getting sent back again. Donnell not taking any chances. He'll be safe. So still with 2 outs, we're getting ready to roll with it. Oh, count all even. Donnell to find something. Going to be just inside, and that'll be right by almost the shoulder of Carl, and that will be ball 1. So now the 1-0. 2 outs still, though. Carl 0 for 1 today. Donnell to send back, and barely missed him. He'll still be safe. Looking for his first successful pickoff attempt of the year. Got 13 strikeouts for the last time he started against Otsego. He's currently at 2 today. Right back to the camera. That will be ball number 1. So now, or strike 1, excuse me, due to the foul ball. 1-1 count now. And here we go. And it's in the net and inside. Almost disappeared there. I wonder if you can see that at the bottom of your screen. But here we go. Donnell's got it even with 2 out. And waiting to find him back again. He'll get there standing up. And so he'll be safe. 1-1 count now, 2 out. Donnell keeping him on his toes here. Knows he might want to steal. And so he'll take that curveball inside. Strike 2 for Donnell. Great way to get it. Donnell now on a 1-2. And so we'll find that. On the 1-2. Going to send him running. Norton to hesitate. Throws. Does it get past? And it does get past Woodward. A little bit of a cloud of dust. Ludhart saves it, however, from going out into center. So that'll be a successful stolen base for Welling. So now on the 2-2. Getting ready to go. Going to get hit, and that'll go over. Woodward to move a little bit. Throws to first, and he's out of here. And so that will be all she wrote for the top of our third inning. We're going to head to the bottom of the third with some high anticipation. Up ahead after that will be a ground out by Carl. Make him 0 for 2 today. And here we go. Wednesday baseball. This is Eastwood versus Genoa on Eastwood Sports Media. And here we go. Back at it again. Caden Donnell up to start the bottom of our third inning. Looking forward to seeing what he has in store for his second at-bat of the game. Finished off the last inning with Brock Messinger getting the one out. Donnell was waiting. So here comes Kashmerick, who will be on deck, but that's first pitch for Donnell. Going to be fouled off. That'll be strike one. 0-1 for Donnie, looking for what else he wants to do. I'm going to find it on the 0-1. Curves out and back away. 1-1 count now. Nobody out. Looking forward beyond that to see what else he wants to do. 1-1 count. Donnell going to find it, barely hits it off, and that's going to go into right. You don't expect that from a left-fielded hitter, and that's going to be an error out by Carl, not really able to hold on to it, and Donnell going to get to second. Here comes Drew Kashmerick. The first baseman, number 27, Drew Kashmerick. And so now here we go. Kashmerick up. Going to take a little break and get it moving. Donnell gets to second base via an error. And so now here we go. Going to look for something. Kashmerick takes it down the middle. That's going to ground over. Donnell going to advance to third. Kashmerick will get out. And here comes Connor Norton. I got a little excited, so now here we go. 0-0 count. We got one out currently. And now Norton going to take it. Curves out and away. Donnell looking to tag up, and that's just going to hit the gap in center. So Donnell's going to come home, and Norton, he's currently on his way to second, and he'll get there standing up. So now Paul Otzenheiser's up. The designated hitter, number 28, Paul Otzenheiser. So now here we go. Paul's coming up, and we're going to have ourselves a visit. Gets it moving. And that will be the end of it. So a bit of a mound visit going to be called by the Genoa Comets. 3-1 after the RBI. And so we got to get that set up here and fixed. So now Paul Otzenheiser up. Eric Hepler is currently on deck, one out. Trading places is all you did. Norton able to get to second. Donnell able to get home. Lots and eyes are looking to do the same, and it looks like we're going to have a pitching change for the Genoa Comets. Evan Milner to head on in, and in replace Caleb Klatt. Relief pitching for the Genoa Comets, number 22, Evan Milner. And so now here we go. The relief pitcher of Milner going to come in for Klatt. And so that will keep us moving. Once we get updated in terms of actually what gets changed, we will let you know. At this time still, however, having the original lineup. Toby Carl marked in right field. In center field, Vinny Pasty. Noah Suckle in left field. Aiden St. John at third base. Isaac Everson at second. And then at shortstop, Alex Spencer, and the first baseman being Elijah Welling. So one out with lots and eyes are coming on up next. 3-1 with one out currently. Some more pitches up our way. Lots and eyes are 0 for 1 today. And so we'll keep that going, and everybody goes back to their respective places. So that should be all that is ready. Here comes lots and eyes are coming on up. Our roster seems to appear the same. They have not put Klatt anywhere. So if I had to guess, he will now be the designated. One out, Paul Lotzenizer's up. And so now here we'll go. Above his head even for a lumberjack like him. And nonetheless, that'll be ball one. So now the 1-0 count. And we'll keep this one away. And Lotzenizer takes that down the middle a little high. Fouled off. That is strike one for his at-bat. Puts us at a 1-1. And so here we go. Lotzenizer waiting for it. And he'll let that one go high as well. 2-1 count. Waiting now, one out. Currently what you got. And so now we'll keep this one rolling. 2-1 for Lotzenizer. Going to have to send Norton back, and they will. And so now wanting to find something. 2-1 count. We got one out. That's high and out. That'll be a 3-1 count for Lotzenizer. So we'll keep this one going. Paul looking for something. 3-1 now. One out. And here we go. Belt kick deal. Lotzenizer gets contact. That's flying in. And that's going to be a slow roller. Does he get there in time? No, he does not. That's out number 2. But Norton gets over to third safely. The third baseman, number 9, Eric Hepler. And so now here we go. 2 out. Norton able to advance safely after the sacrifice grounder by Lotzenizer. And now here we go. And he'll find that there. That's going to be a high fly out behind and to the side. Nobody gets it. It'll be fans fighting for it. Out over to our left. So now we'll keep it going. One count currently. We got one out. Looking for something. On the 0-1, 2 out. Hepler waits. And he'll wait a little more. That'll be ball 1, and waits rightfully so. Back at it again. Hepler going to wait. He's got a 1-1. And I'll take that for the 1-2. Going to dive for it a little bit. 1-2 nonetheless, so now here we go. Yeah, so with the 1-2, 2 out. Hepler going to curve. Hits the backstop a little more, and we're still going. 1-2 now, 2 out. Hepler definitely still battling. There's 2 left with Shoemaker on deck and then Ludhart in the hole. For Eastwood's second time around, but that'll go and hit by Hepler. That's going into left. Norton going to get home safely just going to walk on in, and here comes Cam Shoemaker. The left fielder, number 5, Cam Shoemaker. So now here we go. Shoemaker up. Steps in, steps out. 2 outs. Norton comes home, 4-1. And now here we go. Eastwood's getting a little bit of a breathing room here. 4-1 in the bottom of our third. That's going to be high and hit. It isn't going to drop, and it will. So Hepler's going to use all the speed he has. He's moving to third, and he's going to get there down. Luthart up. The second baseman, number 6, Drew Luthart. Now here goes Luthart. 0-2. Looking for the SS hat again. Got it last time. And another visit called. Milner 1 for 1. And some more yelling from the Eastwood's dugout. Sounds like Jackson Sherman from here. No, that might have been Caden Donnell throwing his 2 cents in as well. The yelling to stop. Shoemaker on first. Hepler at third, corner base with 2 outs. Eastwood up 4-1. Luthart needs something here, and he'll try to find it. And so now Luthart going to wait in the dirt. Shoemaker going to just get there standing up. Magno not even going to try to throw it over to second base. So now 2 are in scoring position. Good jump, and you already know if that